Hi, my name is P.A. Clark and welcome to my makeover series with Carmen. I'm so happy to have you here, Carmen.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, Carmen, have you ever done anything at all within the beauty world, the aesthetic world, anything at all?
I actually have.
Okay.
I did Botox more for clinical, actually. I suffer from migraines.
Okay, so you've had some Botox for migraines,
Mm-hmm.
but in terms of treatment itself, in terms of kind of restoring some natural beauty,
This will be
haven't.
my first time.
Tell me why haven't you ventured into that realm? Why haven't you started? What kept you away from exploring this medical beauty world?
I think being a mom sometimes
Okay.
comes a lot in that interim of busy, recovery time. You never know how that looks like,
Okay,
because I always have to be on the go,
that's right.
and then work, of
Okay,
course.
okay.
So now that they're all big, and I've reached a time in my life where I have the time for some beauty.
Yeah. So how old are the kids?
25, 22,
Oh,
and 21.
wow. 25, 20, and 21. Okay,
Mhm.
so you spend your whole life taking care of them, and now it's
Mhm.
time to take care of you.
Yes.
Right? Very good, very good. Where's your background from? Where were your parents born?
So my mom is German,
Okay.
and my father is Afro-Cuban.
Okay, very good. Interesting dynamic. So do you tan a lot in the summer?
Mm-hmm.
You get much darker than you are now.
Get a
right?
little bronzy. I look a little Brazilian.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That's why I asked your background, because you can actually go here or there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing you had to choose, what would it be that you could kind of modify, alter, change, work with? What's the one thing that you feel that has changed over the last 5 to 10 years that you wish didn't change in terms of your facial aesthetics?
So I inherited my dad's eyes, so they tend to be very complimentally beautiful, that people will say when they look into them. But I noticed that I have the little crow's feet,
Got it.
and then I inherit my dad's dark circles, so we don't want those.
So that's the first thing that my eyes came upon. And the reason I ask this is because most people see something completely different than what the public sees.
Mm-hmm.
You happen to be the rare case that you see what others are seeing. And it is the case. I can see the depression and so forth, and that's something that can easily be fixed. Now, I have to say there's a new product out on the market, and it's just for that region, and you will see a complete change when we work on the eyes if you're amenable to that.
I am.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So what's the next thing? What's number 2 on that list?
For
Facial
makeover,
rejuvenation, makeover.
I don't know.
All right.
I've never thought about
Yeah.
it.
So when I look at my patients, the first thing I zero in on is, what do I believe is projecting age on this individual? Now remember, it's not necessarily about how old you are. It's what you want to project and what you want to design, because we are designing the features. You're using your thoughts and your history and your impression, and you're also using my hands and my skill and my knowledge to design what you want to have done. So some of the reasons for these questions is to kind of get into your head so I'm on the same page as you are, because everyone is so different. Now we see characteristically you have a full face, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which lends to a lot of light hitting your face and reflecting off. So there's a lot of things that are going to be visible, especially maybe if you're shopping sometimes and you look in the mirror in the mall and you see something different than you will see when you're at home. As the light bounces off our face, we're seeing these differences. And I would say the second thing on my list for you would be the nasolabial folds here.
Oh, I've been told to sometimes, but I never really notice it too much until I actually stop the smiling.
Yeah.
So
Because it is not that much.
yeah.
But for me, it's prevention rather than cure. So I would say if we're working on the eyes, I mean, the next step is going to definitely be here. That way we can get that 2/3 of the center of the face and work on. The second thing I would say is one area that really can brighten your face, but it's kind of hidden. What area am I talking about? An area of your face that's kind of hidden that sometimes you have to make it brighter or make it hot.
This little area around?
Not really, it's the lips.
Oh.
So you have gorgeous lips.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But everyone ages and everyone reaches a decline in the volume of the lips. And what I'm saying is you have a very prominent, high arc, high defined upper lip.
I do.
Which is overpowering the lower lip. Now the lower lip is also good, but I can see the dynamic between the proportions of the upper versus the lower. It doesn't mean negative or positive. It just means what I'm looking at as an artist. When I look at your face, I am seeing that one area that I think you will be blown away when I restore your natural volume. We're not doing lips. We're restoring what you had before. The second reason I mentioned the lips is because the lips tend to give us that frown, that natural frown, where the corners are turning upside down.
I see.
That's very, very natural. And that starts to happen around the 28, 32 years of age in most individuals. And it's something that can be easily corrected as well. So the reality is you don't need a lot of anything. You just need precise touches in particular areas with the right amount and the right product, and you will see within 20 minutes you're a changed person. Your face is absolutely changed, and it's literally that fast in good hands.
Well, Artita.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're looking forward to it. You're excited?
I am.
All right. I love it. I love when someone
Very
is enthusiastic
excited
about it. Yeah. Okay, Carmen. Now you're in my chair. You're in my hands. All right. Now I know we spoke about a lot of things, and I just want to reiterate what we're gonna do. It's not a lot. It may sound like a lot, but it's just like 3 basic areas. Okay. And the first area is going to be just underneath the eyes, right? It's not in the eye. It's not next to the eye. It's way below, so there's nothing to worry about there. Okay. And the second is going to be nasolabial folds, which is going to be really soft treatment to take away some of the deepness of that fold over. Okay. And then third, I know you love your lips. You don't want any changes in the lips, so we're not going to change.
You, Doc. I'm trusting you.
Yeah, we're not going to change the lips, but what we're going to do is going to rebalance the lips and take the things that was up and bring them back up. A little smoothness to the lower lip without changing the definition of the lines that you love so much, because your lines are prominent. So very nice and ethnic, full lips. You have a little scar on this side and that side. So I'm gonna make sure that when I'm finished, everything's gonna look just absolutely nice. Any questions at all on the products, on the treatment?
Oh no, I trust that I am in good hands. You've answered all my questions.
That's very important. Okay, you ready? Let's go. So Carmen, the product we're using is Restylane Eye Light. I love it. It's a product that has been formulated for so many years now. It's one of the oldest fillers on the market. However, it was kind of rebranded because it works so well under the eyes that now it's a thing. So it has the FDA approval for under the eyes. It's amazing. So what I'm doing, I'm just touching because I can see what I need to do, but I also need my fingers to feel the integrity of the tissue below, where the bone is, where that zygomatic space is, where my fatty tissue and landmarks are. Very good. We're gonna start. Okay, very good. Nice. How are you doing, Carmen? Awesome. Look at that. It's already looking good. You should have zero pain, zero discomfort. You may hear a little clicking sound, and that's just the product exiting the syringe itself. Very, very good. Very good. And I'm gonna use my special little tool. Very good. Okay, very good. Awesome. That's great. You're doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So this is a very important part where I can start to introduce my lip series of injectable techniques. And within that series, we talk about staying very superficial and using the landmarks to gain the results that are just amazing. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Very good. Okay, how was that?
It was perfect. No pain at all.
No pain at all, just nice and smooth and easy. Perfect. So I'm not sure if you can see the difference. So wrestling, I like the way it's formulated is I have the ability to mold what I've done, and that's why I love this product so much for the under eyes. You can see there's a 100% resolution of the under eye hollow on the left side. Now we're going to work on the right side. Now we're working on the lips, but not just the lips. We're working on the slight symmetry, some correction, and some reversal of the frown turn. All finished. Not bad. All done. That's great. Now this after shot is without makeup, without anything to hide the after results. After results should never be a tremendous amount of bruising or swelling or redness. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
So what's the first thing that you noticed?
The eyes.
The eye.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you don't have to fold there anymore.
No,
it's not heavy.
I see.
The lips are not large.
Nope. And I still have a little of my lines there.
There you go. I also corrected the little scar you had here.
Yes, thank you. It looks so good.
It's really nice.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Beautiful. Welcome back to our makeover series. I am with Carmen and it's about 2 weeks since our last treatment. And what I want to do this time, I want Carmen to kind of introduce briefly the procedure, what was done, how she felt, and so forth. So Carmen, tell me, it's been about 2 weeks.
Yes.
And obviously you know what was done. Could you tell us your experience just so the audience knows?
Yes, of course. So following the procedure, everything was great. Very minimal swelling. I had a great fill underneath my eyes. And I got so many compliments on my lips.
Was it the following day or was it a few days later? Did you
a few
have
days
swelling?
later, it was just a slight swelling, nothing that was too out of the ordinary for injection.
Right. So I remember we did some correction on the lips as well. And how was that?
It was perfect.
So the symmetries are much better.
Everything is symmetried. It's great on these corners as well.
Corners.
The frowns are
so
now
they kind
higher.
of raise those corners back up. Very nice. And the last thing was nasolabials, right?
Yes.
Right. So basically there were 3 different areas that were done. So that's not necessarily a lot of treatment that was done. That's kind of the standard amount that occurs because we all age the same way. It's going to be the forehead, eyes, mid-face, lips, and the lower face. So I'm just going to go into my follow-up and see here. So there's no irregularity, there's no bumps, there's no swelling. And again, Carmen is not overfilled. So the last thing you want to see is someone with really puffy eyes or cheeks when they're overfilled, which means we're using the right product and the right quantity of product. So Restylane Eyelight is one of those products that really makes that difference. Nasolabial folds are just perfect, and the lips, I don't even have to touch the lips. Sometimes we need a little touch up on the follow-up, but in this case, Carmen had a wonderful job. Carmen, overall, 0 to 10, how was the experience?
100%.
100%. Awesome. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, that's it for our makeover series. And you had a wonderful result.
I did.
Thank you so much for being part of this journey.
Thank you for having me.
It looks wonderful. Guys, thank you so much for being part of this journey also. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on the next one.